With Ridley Scott at the helm, Gladiator 2 will eventually be released in 2024 after 20 years of development. In Gladiator 2, Denzel Washington will portray a wealthy Rome resident who was formerly a slave and is now out for vengeance.
Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back.
Assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his... To see success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here.
Gods may have forsaken us, but we are the chosen ones. Have they told you who I am?
You are the man who's gonna die.
Paul Mescal, Fred Heschinger, Joseph Quinn, Connie Nielsen, Jamon Hunso, Derek Jacobi, and Pedro Pascal are among the cast members of the Gladiator sequel. No guys, Russell Crowe unfortunately isn't coming back. So what do we know about Gladiator 2? After the 2000 film starring Russell Crowe won an Oscar and became a box office hit, Gladiator 2 has been in various stages of preparation for over 20 years. However, it won't be the same as the first Gladiator, which will be released in 2024. The Gladiator sequel's production status has been confirmed despite several story concept changes and ups and downs. According to Box Office Mojo, the first Gladiator made over $500 million at the box office worldwide in 2000. Both reviewers and fans praised it, and Russell Crowe, who starred in it, won the Oscars for Best Picture and Best Actor. It received 12 nominations overall. Gladiator 2 has been in the works since the enormous success of the first movie, and Ridley Scott will be directing the film once more. The film has gone through several drafts and creative teams. Nick Cave was originally attached to create a screenplay that envisioned Russell Crowe's Maximus returning in a reincarnated form and embarking on a fanciful adventure through historical periods in an attempt to find his wife and son. Fortunately, things have shifted, and the new Gladiator 2 storyline will adhere to a superior script by David Scarpa, which Paramount acquired. Gladiator 2 will now commence filming as announced by Ridley Scott on November 14, 2023, following the conclusion of the SAG-AFTRA strike. According to Scott, filming is supposedly half done. In an interview with Deadline, he said, "We filmed approximately 90 minutes, so that's at least finished. It's basically just cleaning up the sets, which are already erected. I still have 90 minutes left." Gladiator 2 is official. However, the version scheduled for release in 2024 wasn't decided upon until 2021. In 2001, director Ridley Scott proposed a Gladiator sequel for the very first time. Since then, several iterations of the idea have been close to going into production, one of which Chris Hemsworth would have co-produced. After working together on Napoleon, David Scarpa and Ridley Scott announced in November 2021 that they would be writing Gladiator 2. The film will be released in theaters in 2024, but Paramount had previously given the production the go-ahead in 2018. What do we know about the release date and cast of the movie? The Friday, November 22nd, 2024 release date of Gladiator 2 is set. Gladiator 2 will probably receive a full theatrical release given the grandiose spectacle of the previous picture. Ridley Scott productions are best experienced in theaters, especially when they're historic epics like the Gladiator sequel. The Gladiator sequel is probably going to play in theaters for a while before being made available on streaming devices. Considering that Paramount acquired the movie, viewers can anticipate that following Gladiator 2's theatrical release, they will want to check out the streaming service Paramount Plus. Gladiator 2's cast is rapidly growing because so many well-known stars are involved. Oscar-nominated actor Paul Mescal from After Sun will play the title character of Lucius in the Gladiator sequel. In the film Gladiator, Lucius was the nephew of the evil Roman Emperor Commodus and the son of the Roman Empress Lucilla. Spencer Treat Clark performed the part in the first movie, but Mescal will be assuming it in the sequel. In Gladiator 2, Fred Heschinger portrays Emperor Geta, who was initially supposed to be played by Barry Keoghan. Real-life Roman Emperor Geta governed from 198 to 211. It's unclear if Geta has what it takes to be the villain who takes Commodus' place given his past, but Gladiator 2 might try to alter historical events to suit its story. Joseph Quinn, star of Stranger Things, is another new actor joining the Gladiator 2 cast. He'll be playing Emperor Caracalla. other Gladiator survivors will also be included in the cast of Gladiator 2. Jamon Hunso will make a reappearance as Juba, a former gladiator, and Connie Nielsen as Lucilla, Lucius's mother. Additionally, Derek Jacobi will make a comeback in the role of Roman Senate member Gracchus. Numerous actors have also been cast in parts that have not been revealed yet. Pedro Pascal is another well-known cast member in Gladiator 2, yet he also plays an unidentified part. Several members, including May Calamawy, Leora Ross, Peter Mensah, and Matt Lucas, have joined the cast in unspecified roles. Denzel Washington has been one of the Gladiator 2 cast members who's received the most attention. In an interview with Total Film magazine, director Ridley Scott revealed a number of important insights regarding Denzel Washington's character in Gladiator 2. Regarding Denzel's role, gladiators might in fact win their freedom if they survived, according to certain corporations. That was the arrangement, so we drove straight into that. From where did he originate and how did they get him? Regarding Denzel Washington's Gladiator 2 persona, Scott clarified, as a slave, he was registered with a brand on his breast and branded with marks. That's how he enters the narrative then. He's a wealthy man who harbors resentment. What about Russell Crowe's return to Gladiator 2? Gladiator 2 will not include Russell Crowe returning. It makes perfect sense that Maximus isn't featured because he died at the end of the first Gladiator, and his return would be a major leap in the shark moment. Many nevertheless had hoped that Crowe would revive the iconic character, and in an interview with the Ryan Tuberty Show, Crowe even said that he was a little envious of newcomer Mescal's chance to play the lead role in the historical drama. In any case, Crowe praised Scott's directing of the follow-up as a very smart idea and wished Mescal the best. They haven't brought anything up in a while, but I'm sure they'll want to ask me anything at some point. It's a continuation of the story, but it takes place long after Maximus passed away, so I'm not really involved at all. I hope young Paul has the greatest of luck with it, because I hear he's a great guy. I believe that when the story begins, it's with a youthful Lucius ascending to the throne. In the context of the movie we made, I believe that's a really clever notion. What can be expected from a Gladiator sequel? The Gladiator 2 narrative will pick up more than 20 years after the events of the first movie, following a matured Lucius as he assumes Maximus's legacy. How do you feel about Gladiator 2, the sequel to Gladiator? Do you believe that the main role in the follow-up should have gone to Russell Crowe? Do share your opinions on this in the comments section below. For more intriguing stories and updates, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Bye for now, guys.